Ethan ran until his legs burned, but the corridors stretched endlessly. The mansion twisted around him, halls looping back on themselves, staircases vanishing into black. Wherever he turned, mirrors lined the walls, each reflecting versions of him crying, screaming, clawing, or begging silently for escape. The house wasn't just alive, it was feeding. He stumbled into a vast hall he hadn't seen before. The ceiling soared high above, dripping with chandeliers that swung gently as though stirred by a phantom wind. The walls were lined, not with mirrors, but with portraits, hundreds of them in gilded frames. And every single one was of him. Ethan froze. Some portraits showed him as a child, others older, others lifeless with hollow eyes. His breath hitched when he saw one in particular. It was him, exactly as he looked now, terror etched across his face. As he stared, the painted mouth began to move. "You belong here." The voice wasn't from the canvas. It was all around him, seeping from the walls, vibrating through the floorboards. His flashlight flickered back to life in his pocket, though he swore he'd lost it in the mirror room. It snapped on by itself, beam cutting across the portraits. The painted Ethans shifted in the light. Some blinked, others smirked. A few whispered frantically in voices too low to understand. No. 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 No, 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 Ethan stammered. The chandeliers rattled violently. The portrait's eyes bled black, streams dripping down gilded frames and pooling on the polished floor. Then the hands came. From the walls, skeletal arms burst forth. Gray-thin, with claws that scraped against the wood, they clawed at his clothes, pulled at his skin, dragging him toward the portrait that looked most like him. He fought, screaming, thrashing, but the hands were endless. For every one he broke free, 3 more seized him. The portrait's frame widened, stretching into a gaping mouth of darkness. "No, I'm not part of this. I don't belong here," Ethan shrieked. The voice of his reflection answered, echoing from everywhere at once. "The house remembers all who enter. None leave." With a final pull, the hands dragged Ethan into the portrait. His scream was cut short as the canvas sealed shut, his terrified face frozen in oil paint. The chandeliers stilled. The hall grew silent. A new portrait now hung among the others. Ethan's eyes were wide, his mouth his painted self joined the endless gallery of trapped souls, staring helplessly into the void of eternity.